Oh, do I not? Oh, I guess I don't have my bot open since my PC died last night. I guess that is not reopened. Whoops. I'll need to open that at some point here. Because, yeah, it's literally a program that I need to manually run on my PC anytime that my computer opens up for those to work. It's not anything built into OBS or anything. It's just a whole separate program. Technically, it's two separate programs working together. I need to, get to do that. So maybe the next time I die, I'll switch my input and open stuff up. Is mayhap what I'll do. Yep. Streamer deck and streamer bot. Scusi. Let's grab my negligible blood echoes. Yoink. Didn't I have 60-something insight or whatever the heck the thing was before? Did I get more by being here? But yeah. Not really. Because I do need them both working together. In their own unique ways. Here, I'm just gonna try killing you and see if that, stops the frenzy effect. Damn it! Come on! What did I die from? Natural causes? The weight of my sins of stabbing you in extra time? I thought frenzy was just like a chunk of health right at that moment. Not like repeated damage. So my health was low. I lived. But then I slashed and I died before you did anything. If you weren't up on the top of that slope, that would have been very different there. I guess I can open them both here really quickly. I'm getting Discord messages. Responding to a meme. Let's see here. I gotta open this folder and then open this one. Then this one. Then this one. Then this. Then go to the search bar, Stream Deck. And then I gotta check and make sure that the two are connected once it opens up. Let's see here. Come on, connect, darn you. Doesn't always like to cooperate. Should be connected here. On that IP address, that port. Why does it say it's offline? Try closing Stream Deck. Stream Deck, come on. Sound effects. Why does it say it's offline? I don't understand. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I'm on that IP address, that port. Stop server, start server. Turn it off and on again. See if that fixes it. I think it's probably a Stream Deck issue. But why? Yeah, auto start. It is not currently connected though. Give it a little bit of time and see if it connects. Sometimes it does that, but ideally the two should just connect immediately. And it doesn't want to for some reason. Go into the settings here. Yeah, it's that IP address, that port. Doesn't need to be secure here. Save. Oh, now it says it's online. Okay. Now it says it's online and connected, so I can hit my button there. There we go. My toggle button works. There we go. I can turn it back on again. But yeah. I'm kind of curious. The first 3 or 4 years I've known you never wanted sound effects added because you'd say if on YouTube people see it, they'd be confused as why there's random sound effects that popped in every now and then. But now I'm curious what got you to change your mind and add them in. That's not actually what I said. I said that I didn't want them interrupting cutscenes. And what got me to change my mind about that was a little bit of server magic that allows me to hit a button on my Stream Deck to automatically turn them off and on again. Like this. Which took a little bit of doing. Here. Here's this, which I can... Man, I don't think that showing, like, a local address here is all that, is all that harmful, but just in case it is, just minimize that so you don't see like what port I'm connected to there. And then I literally hit a button on my Stream Deck and all the rewards turn off. So if it's a cutscene and I don't want somebody interrupting like a big important story cutscene in a game, I can just hit that button and then it turns it all off and nobody can redeem them. And I can hit this button and I can turn it back on again. I could always just easily set it up in OBS in such a way that the sound effects are a source that just becomes like disabled when cutscenes are going on, have it be tied to like my alert box and camera and stuff like that I turn off. But if I did that, these would still exist as rewards, and people would redeem them, and it would go towards nothing, and then they just wasted their points. And I don't want that to be the case, where it's like, they try to redeem something, and then nothing happens. They've just been completely robbed. So I needed to have a way to actually disable the redemptions themselves, and short of like manually toggling them like that each time, I didn't really know how to do it. But then with a little bit of a StreamerBot integration where I have these rewards directly tied into StreamerBot itself, StreamerBot runs a server that then connects to my Stream Deck software here, which you can see this is the connection that's online. I hit this button and then it toggles all of the sound effects because it's a little software thingamabob that I set up in StreamerBot that I forget what coding language it was, but I think that it's programmed in C#, the general arguments for it. I could be going crazy. I set this up a little while back. And then it tells the software that when I hit this button, all those sound effects need to be set to disabled, need to be set to false. And then it switches back and forth so that if it's disabled and I hit this button again, they're re-enabled. So my mind was never changed. It was just a matter of doing a decent bit of software and programming lingo to get some magic to work in a way that Twitch would have never intended. So, Streamer Deck and StreamerBot. StreamerBot is the thing, or Stream Deck. I keep on saying Streamer Deck because I've got StreamerBot on the mind here. So my Elgato Stream Deck here, which is essentially just a set of hotkeys. I technically wouldn't actually need a Stream Deck for it. I could just set it up with like a hotkey on my computer. Probably set up like some sort of auto hotkey script or something like that, so I'd probably still need 2 programs. But a StreamerBot is the thing that I have like all the sound effect redemptions hosted through. They play MP3 files that are hosted on my machine. And I have it integrated with Stream Deck to say that, hey, when this button is hit, set all of these things to false. So I have some custom code in there that does that. Yep, that is indeed. Lets me set whatever hotkeys I want. Though, sometimes it needs a little bit of extra work to get stuff like that to work. So I eventually got that all sorted out. Sometimes I do forget to turn them off for cutscenes. Like, it's literally just, it's on me. It's not like it'll ever be smart enough to turn itself off for cutscenes or anything like that. So, it's up to me to turn it off and on again when I feel like the time is appropriate. So, and I do realize I need to be better at being on that. Which is why I have all my redemptions up there on my TV screen. Right under my alerts. Like, I have, if I can show a display capture 4 by chance. Like, can I breathe? Hold on. Is he coming here? If I can set up display capture 4, and this is like, display. Which one's the TV? It's this one, isn't it? So this is the TV screen that I read chat from and everything. So I have the chat here, which is to the right of my monitor. So like, this stuff here where my cursor is, I can't see that. The monitor that I'm playing the game on blocks this. I can see here. This is the first thing that I can see because my monitor blocks the rest here. But, oh shit, I've got frenzy. Oh shit. I'm still being frenzied, what the hell? I literally do not have the time to, frickin' Hey. Come on. Jeebus, man. I thought I heard something. I thought someone else was still after me. Anyway, my monitor blocks this. This is the lowest point that I can see. But I can see here and lower because this is to the right of my monitor. So, like, this line right here where I'm holding my cursor is basically the end of my... What a piece of shit computer. I don't know why this happens. I have been trying for the past 1.5 years to stop my computer from just randomly hard freezing while I stream sometimes. But nothing I do ever seems to quite solve it, so, you know, that's fun. I do have a lot of scenes set up on OBS, and I have found during previous times at, like, HoloLand and stuff that, sometimes if I delete some scenes from OBS, it makes it work a little bit better. So I've tried my best to, like, condense some scenes into different things here and just keep it to the things I need. But I do need all these for all the different kinds of games and stuff. I mean, I guess I don't need something like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I like having it in my back pocket. My computer hard froze, the same thing that always happens, because it's a piece of shit. And stuff like that I like to keep around. I need all those for, like, Fragapalooza stuff. And then all these things. Like, this is all stuff that I need. I think I might, at some point in the near future, try to make a scene collection, but each collection is going to need to have, like, the same basic elements. HoloLand is what it is. It would need to have the same basic elements, like my starting BRB and ending screen. And there's so many, like, layouts that I've had from years ago that I want to still have here, but I delete because it seems like the more stuff I have, the more likely it is to just hard freeze my computer randomly. So I did another purge semi-recently trying to solve this, but it clearly didn't work, deleting all the stuff that I felt like I didn't need or wouldn't need anytime soon, so I guess I'll see about making those scene collections and switching across so that stuff isn't loaded. And I mean, I do set basically every single image source to unload when not showing. I don't know if OBS just doesn't care, and it should have very little stuff actually fully loaded when I have OBS open, but it seems like the less stuff I have there, the less likely it is to do hard freezes, because usually it works a little bit better anytime I do a purge of a lot of old stuff. But clearly not this time, so let's hope it doesn't hard freeze, and before next time I'll do a lot of dicking around in OBS and completely reworking my hotkeys and themes and everything there, and it's gonna be a little bit of a friggin' nightmare. I have to open everything again, which, come on. This goes here. The other stuff opened where it's supposed to. This stuff didn't. There we go. Just to generally see if it's on or off. Open Task Manager again where I like it. I have to open the friggin' sound effects here again. And I've tested, like, having all sorts of different things open. Once before I started a stream, actually had my computer hard freeze here on my own time. Just, like, shortly after I opened OBS. So I know without a doubt it's an OBS thing. Well, I guess maybe there's some doubt, maybe it's something else, but I'm, like, 99% sure it's an OBS problem. So I'll see about making a stream collection at some point and change things up here. Alright, streamer bot. Let's see here. It looks like Stream Deck immediately connected this time. Yep, online. I don't know why it was so finicky before, but it immediately connected this time. I'm gonna have to open everything that I like to have open on my computer again when I wrap up stream, like all my folders for all my playthroughs. It's a little bit annoying each time. I've done that before. That didn't fix it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, it's freaking... When was the last time a dude actually jump scared me in one of these games? Come on! I guess because I'm just in a state of being pissed off at my computer. It took me unawares. Also, he faded away. He's gone now. If you strike me down, I shall come back more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe there would be. I don't know if I'd be able to import my scenes then. But I mean, when this has been going on for the past year and a half, it definitely wouldn't be a super recent version kind of thing. And it would be a thing that I wish that, whoa, later versions here would patch. If I had to hazard a guess at the reason, it's OBS not playing nice with loading many things at once, while I have two different sets of mismatched RAM sticks. That is my guess at what's going on here. What? Why did I just do that? I know that you're not really supposed to mismatch RAM, but I had like two 8 gigs that I kind of really wanted to keep on using, and then I got a couple 16 gigs to bump it up to... Well, as long as that's an OBS disconnecting, I don't care whatever the hell that was. So I had a total of 48 gigs of RAM, but they're not quite the same. I made sure that they had the same speed to them, so that there shouldn't be any risk of, like, any major issues, though I know it's still not recommended to be crossing the streams and mismatching RAM sticks. So, they have the same whatever the heck. I've built a lot of my own computers. I should know these terms, but whatever the speed of, like, their use and data stuff is, it should be about the same. So I usually don't have problems. But sometimes specifically with OBS I do. So that is my best guess of what's going on here. Is OBS loading a shit ton of scenes at once and not playing nice with me having mismatched RAM. That is, oh my god, I almost backstepped off of here. Wow, imagine actually successfully parkouring in a FromSoft game here. I thought I saw a lantern to interact with here. I think I saw that, and thought it was closer, and I'm losing my mind. I don't even see where that. And thought it was like a lantern that I can interact with. I'm gonna have to read that in a hot second because I don't trust this area because it looks like a trademark FromSoft Poison Swamp that wants to kill me. So I'm gonna get through this first, I think. Uh-oh. Yikes. That man's knowledge. Something up there. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the boss arena, which I've seen from, like, videos of, like, progression in this game in general. Shortcut. Yeah, I was just thinking that when I saw that, I'm pretty sure I've seen that arena from when I just looked up, like, Chalice dungeon guides. And it showed that you had to, like, go there. And I saw a brief clip of someone fighting Amygdala. So I know that that's the boss arena because of that. Watching those videos. I am still going to wait a hot second on reading the longer thing. Because I think things here want to kill me. Is this a shortcut? Okay, now I can read. But yeah. The too much happening at once would just be OBS. I've tried running it with literally just my game and just OBS. At, like, LAN events and... doesn't seem to do the trick. I'm pretty sure it's overload of OBS plus mismatched RAM. Is my best guess, so I could probably do like a physical hardware fix by swapping another RAM, but I'll probably just wait until like the next big PC upgrade. I've got DDR4 RAM right now. I don't really want to buy more RAM sticks when I could instead get like DDR5 with whatever my next motherboard and core is, and that's probably not going to be for a long time. So I figure whatever my next big PC upgrade is, I'll just wait this out for now. Because otherwise I could buy some more expensive, like, DDR4. Probably only use it for a couple of years, and then I replace it immediately, you know? I want something that I can use long-term here. So I'll see if scene collection stuff works. So that's a loading less at once. Otherwise, maybe I will look into getting 2 more 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, which is going to feel really, really shitty having 64 gigs of RAM that I wouldn't even be able to use in my next PC if my next PC. It's all the same PC, I just swap out parts individually at a time. And when the day comes that I eventually upgrade my motherboard again, and then here's 64 gigabytes of RAM that I just can't even use anymore if it's a DDR5 board. So, that's why I'm kind of hesitant about doing that. But yeah, let's see here. My uncle built the gaming laptop that I had before he passed. Had it completed for some time before I passed, but I think he left it for me to use. I'm not sure, but I've been using it to build a game I've been making. Nice. Love for him to teach me how to build computers and laptops when he was around, since he built his own computer too back then. You know how to build computers then? Not laptops. Laptops is a whole completely different beast of craziness, because you have to, like, super micromanage space. But desktops, I've been building my own desktop since I was 17 years old. Since I was in junior high school. I don't know why the number 17 came to mind there. I would have been younger than 17. The computer that I'm resting my legs on right now was my first PC case. My first PC in terms of its parts, or what my dad uses now as his main machine in his office. So, yeah, definitely over 10 years here. And I've just been upgrading bits and pieces, like, ever since my first PC. In fact, like, whenever I need an upgrade to my computer, I just upgrade specific parts that need an upgrade. Like, I'm pretty sure there's still one part in here that is still of, like, my original PC. Like, let's see here. I'm pretty sure one of my hard drives is. Memory serves. Which I should probably completely replace one of these days because there's a chance of a failure. Actually, no, it isn't. Okay, I don't have the original hard drive in here anymore. My first ever hard disk drive was 2 terabytes, I believe. I think that's in the machine that I'm resting my legs on right now. So, like, it still gets used. And, this might be for my first ever build, maybe. I'm pretty sure the first ever build that I did was a hybrid that had a 2 terabyte hard disk drive and then a 500 gig solid state drive. I need to sort out my C drive SSD one of these days. But yeah, this SSD I'm pretty sure was from my very first computer that I built. So I just like, change out parts when I need to. And whatever parts I can still use, I still use them. Because why not? So I think that part is still from my original PC build. It still works just fine. But I should back that stuff up on other drives because I've been using it a long time and drives eventually fail. So yeah. Ever plan to build your own laptop someday? Nah, a laptop I'll just buy whenever I need an upgrade there. Gaming laptops are a very, very different beast. But yeah. Well, that's definitely a good amount of storage there. You gonna, like, just come down here or something? Friggin' do it, man. That was like nothing. Why was that like nothing? Whoops, I tried to sprint surge. That stunned you, but it did nothing. I'm very confused. Alright, it's gonna be one of those bosses. 9? Okay, it's gonna be a gimmick or something with this boss, right? Eh. Hit the head? Huh? 9. 9. The limbs and head? Maybe the glowy thing there? Glowy limb? Oh, there's big damage. Why my super big attacks seem like it did a big thing when it stunned you, and then it did, like, nothing? Again, doing nothing. That attack did, like, nothing to me. I'm surprised. Maybe I should have gone and got my blood vials back. You should have gone for the head. I cannot tell what the hell is going on here, man. Alright, well, this is echoey here. Here, just do this. How the hell do I handle this? Oh, that's an opening, right? Smack. So just, like, hang back and wait for you to, like, stick your head down or something? Is that what I do here? Big slam down. Huh. Oh, I tried to jump like it was Night Rain again. Well, I can't tell what the hell is... Okay. These limbs? Okay, I can get those limbs there. So just not, like, the legs back here. But I can get these, I guess. I don't know what the roll timing, but I'm getting lucky here. Okay, smack that hand. Smack, smack. Oh, you're super pissed now, huh? Whoa, I shouldn't have done that. Never mind, it all worked out fine. I knew as I was saying I shouldn't have done that, I could have, you know, popped it early. And I just didn't. Good thing I didn't, huh? Okay, you weirdo. What the heck is even going on here? Oh, now can I get, like, a visceral here? Yeah, I can. Just use my hand, I guess. Oh, that's a big damage there. Hey. Ugh, if I can reach up there. Camera's not doing me any favors here, man. What, is that like a phase 2? What is going on with your arms? That is no damage. Ugh. Weird boss, man. Ooh, head. Ugh, the camera is my real enemy here. Like so many of these bosses. Honestly. These arms? I don't know. Arms! What are you doing? I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm using a blood vial and getting my bearings because what the hell? What is he doing? Head? I'm surprised that wasn't rolling too early. I guess because he moved a decent bit away. I can't tell when you're landing because you are so high up in the air that I can't actually see here. Do I just have to hit the head from here? It doesn't seem like hitting the arms does anything anymore. If I can get a good opening on the head, I might only need like one more hit or something. What is going on here? Head. Yeah, that was a really jank one. There we go, Ailing Lauren Chalice, I got it. Well, Chalice of Ailing Lauren. Two things there. Boop. Alright, well, that was a little fun misadventure, wasn't it? But yeah. So they really downgrade the PlayStation there, then, huh? In terms of storage. Lame. I mean, it could be because PS4 might have been hard disk drive, whereas PS5 might be solid state drive. Could also be the reason. In which case, it is still an upgrade. Well, that was fun.
Welcome home. What is it?
I can always just buy some
Very
consumables.
well.
How much does it cost for me to level up now, anyway? 42.5k? Just kind of curious there. Take that off. Might as well go buy some random crap from the shop. What level am I? Maybe I should check that, because I've completely forgotten. There's a bunch of those in storage. Stocked up on some of these things. Is there anything that I'm low on? Lots of bold hunter's marks. Oh, there's that hand lantern. I might as well buy that thing. Access is placed in storage? What? Oh, did I already have one? Oh, I probably bought one between sessions and I forgot I did. Does it count as a consumable? I also bought that key that was here because why not? That opened a gate somewhere or other. It cost like 10k blood echoes. I forget what it was, but I bought it between sessions because I figured why not. Here, get me a couple of those and then give me a couple more of these. Sure. I don't know. It skips old Yarnum. Okay, so it's that key there. Okay. But yeah. That's fair enough there. Hope you have a good rest of the night, Guzma. I'm gonna switch my input now. Go look at my desktop again.